Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Live at 5 on this Trust the Process Thursday. I am getting better each day, as you can tell. The enthusiasm is kind of rising as the week goes on. Fighting the sick bug, which, happens to everybody. Doesn't matter what you do and how you do it. Eventually your body tells you, or something tells you to slow it down. But no, doing really well today. Very excited about today's topic. So first, let's go into our mental check-in. We're going to take a deep breath. Hold and release. I'm so thankful just to do that, just for the simple fact that, having lung inflammation and having bronchitis, taking a deep breath was painful these last couple weeks with you guys. And I was still doing it, but it was because I needed to, open up my lungs. And so being able to the last 2 days to take the deep breath and really feel like I'm actually taking a deep breath and feeling good about it is really awesome. So I always very thankful for the small things. So today's topic is personal growth. We're talking on personal growth today, and we're talking about harnessing optimism and self-belief. So, let me grab my coffee. Hold on one second, guys. Baby. I had to make my coffee a little late because I was doing self-care yesterday and had to wash my hair from being sick, and then trying to grab everything up into a ponytail sometimes is a challenge. So this morning was a little bit different. So we're talking about harnessing optimism and self-belief. So self-belief and optimism are kind of two of the characteristics that you really want to have on the journey. You want to be optimistic about your chances for success, and you want to believe in yourself, of course, and your abilities to meet the expectations to get there. So today we want to discuss how to harness optimism and self-belief while on the journey, to keep it going, to even just to bring it forward. And we'll dive into each a little and then provide some perspective on their importance kind of in your life. So first, we're going to start with self-belief. I think that's most important. Of course, if you don't even believe in yourself, where's the starting point, And I had heard an amazing quote from an unknown person, but it says that believe in yourself so strongly that the world can't help but believe in you too. So that's amazing to me, because of course the world is so hard on us, and the world, could care less if we're not bringing anything to the table. So for us to have such a strong belief in ourselves that it exudes an aura in which the world starts to believe in us too is something that's truly powerful. And as I read it, the first thing I said to myself was, how do we get to that level of self-belief? How do we fight our own self-doubt and self-hate to push to a brighter and better future? So I want to start with my favorite word, which is acceptance. First, we have to accept our here and now, the current situation. Meaning, even though you may not be where you want to be or have everything that you want, you cannot move forward into something greater if you don't acknowledge where you are and what you're moving away from. Okay? So let's simplify that. I hear movement, so I'm shutting my door. That is just, impossible for us to be able to create change if we don't understand the here and now, if we're not mindful of the situation that we're in and how we need to move forward in that situation. So, simply said, harder said than done sometimes, because some of us are still living in the past. Some of us are so stressed about the future that we never really sit and focus on what is actually happening in front of me, what is going on right now, what is my situation, what is my family dynamic, what is everything, and trying to figure out the plan that moves us forward. It's not until everything hits the fan that we start to realize that things were happening around us. The second part of that is maintaining a growth mindset. Flaws can be corrected. You have to believe that, there's nothing about yourself that cannot be changed. It may take time. It may take more time than it would take someone else. But at the end of the day, flaws can be corrected, and your negative thoughts, the things that constantly come into your head, can be extinguished upon entry to your mind. But it takes time. It takes you being optimistic, but believing in yourself. You have to transfer some of that, and you have to have that growth mindset that you're able to continue to learn, that you're able to, take the negatives and failures that you've had and turn them into successes at some point. So you have to continue to have that growth mindset. You can't be stuck in a mindset that doesn't allow you to move forward. So that is something that is critically important when we are trying to stay optimistic and believe in ourselves on the journey. And then I said yesterday when we were talking about kind of the haters, take negative people and comments and turn it into a positive by using it as motivation. No one is you, and no one can walk your journey but you. So you don't have to worry about what anybody else has to say. Their journey's their journey. So yes, they did this and it didn't work for them. That's not you. Trust your intuition. Be mentally stronger. Even if you do fail, it's your failure. It's not theirs. It's not their problem. Why are you even saying anything? Just, you have to be on your journey. You have to take the steps you need to take. I always say that, my journey, when I'm on it and I'm prayerful and I'm listening to what God wants me to do, even if I have failures on that journey, I know that He's covering me, that He's got me, because at the end of the day, I have to have faith in something. I have to keep the process moving forward. And through that, I usually have success because I need to go through some of those struggles to be a better person on the end. Sometimes it's preparation for what you're going to be facing. Sometimes those struggles are things that down the line, if you were in a greater situation, would be even more detrimental. So handling it on a lower scale and learning how to overcome it and knowing how to put action towards it. Once you get into that greater position, you now know how to handle it, and you can handle it more effectively where it doesn't impact you at a greater level. So sometimes the journey, those failures during the journey, are to help you and to make you stronger so that when you are in that greater position, you are able to handle those struggles. So don't take everything negative as a negative. Sometimes it's a positive trying to help you grow and be better. Take what you need from it. Take the experience, take what happened, deliver those emotions into the trash, and move on. We need to understand that negative people, not everybody's going to understand your vision because it's your vision. Okay, so that doesn't make it wrong because they don't understand it. At the end of the day, when things happen, when it comes out, when you've hit that greater purpose, when you've met that goal, then you can go back and you can say, this is why I took the journey, guys. This is why I was steadfast and faithful in it. This is what I was trying to get to, and I'm here now. So I want you to understand and accept that my journey is my journey and your journey is your journey. Okay? And then always remember that failure is an opportunity for a comeback. I just went through failure because, I'm real big on this. We take everything we learn on the journey. If we fail, we accept that it is part of the journey and we learn from the mistakes we've made. That's it. Boom. Because the sadness and all of that, I understand temporarily we are going to be upset, but we have to pull ourselves out of that. We have to take action. All right. Sorry about that. There was a little glitch here. Hopefully you didn't lose me for too long. The last part of what we were talking about is visualize success. So visualization, I always talk about visualization, visualizing success in your mind. Having happy thoughts of the outcome can be motivating and can help you create action to move your vision forward. So this also helps to build optimism, which is the characteristic that is next in our discussion that I wanted to discuss. But, you know, when we think positively about the goals that we're trying to achieve, when we start to visualize it, when we see the outcome, it is motivation. You have to understand that. I meditate on it. The vision wall is going up, you know, like it's here, and I'm manifesting it and bringing it to life because I believe that it is going to be the outcome. And in whatever capacity, whether it's small or large, I believe in myself. I believe in the journey that I'm on. And so I'm manifesting that to life. I'm bringing it to the billboard. I'm taking it on the poster because I believe. So having that level of thought process and visualizing yourself in that position with that change is motivating, and it is something that can help you through the journey. So keep that in mind as well. And then, you know, again, having optimism is a part of this process. And it's not because good or positive things happen in your life. It is why good or positive things happen. Optimism is a habit that becomes a part of your operating system. You have to consciously practice it while life is throwing you the worst sometimes. Wanting a positive result during difficult times requires you to practice optimism in the hopes that the outcome is successful. So it's a mindset. Just like believing in yourself. Those are mindsets. They're things that we have to practice and things that we have to do physically in order for us to have that sustainable habit change. It's about living life on the offensive side of the field, of the ball, or in the field, and being open to opportunities, but also open to some risk. Because again, everything we do is a risk. And when we fail, it's a part of the journey, and it's an area of opportunity for us to grow. So to become more optimistic, I wanted to share the Optimistic Creed, which is something that I read in Work It Daily. I thought it was pretty interesting. And it says it's a promise that you make to yourself, and there's steps to the promise. And I want to share those with you today. I'm going to post this actually to my Facebook page as well, because I thought these tips were like amazing. But promise yourself first to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. That's the first one. The second is to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet. To make all your friends feel that there is something in them. To look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. So it's that half glass, glass half full, not empty, type of mindset. To think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. To forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. I like that one. To always wear a cheerful countenance, which is kind of like what I like to do every day, and give every living creature you meet a smile. To give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. This is probably something that we should all read over and over again or have as a mantra every day. And then to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. So I wanted to read these out today, and I will have these posted later to the Facebook page because I thought they were amazing. These are ways for us, because as we're, even the first 4 that talk about how you should invest in others, it's like motivating your friends, letting them know how great they are. It's also just a reminder, because when you verbalize something like that, you're also saying it to your own heart. You're also saying it to yourself. So on that note, I will end today's call with the following daily reminder. So on this Trust the Process Thursday, I want you to remember that you are on this journey, because you want something to change. It is on you to continue to hold yourself accountable for your desires. I can give you tips and tricks, and we can walk each day together, and I can coach you through whatever, but you must take the steps forward to maintain and remain steadfast on the journey. So as always, I'm an advocate for your wellness, and I'm praying that you continue to get some takeaways that keep you invested in yourself. And I am amazingly proud of how far you've come, and I look forward to hearing about your success on the journey. And I'm hoping that everybody can, come on back on Friday for Flawless Friday, where we will be talking about unlocking your power within. So super excited about that one. That is the opportunity for me to praise you guys about how amazing you are. And it is our kind of hype day for the weekend. It's your Friday hype. But it is to let you know that you are amazing, that you're doing great right where you are, and that this is a great starting point for you to have greater change. So I am looking forward to being a part of that with you, and I am thankful for you today. So have a great Thursday. And again, if you need to reach me, if you're new for the call, you can go to positiveadvancement.com, and that is the website. When I get pings there, typically you can message me, and I do instantly get pings from the website, as well as you can go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/MMOORELIFE, so M More Life, and that will take you to our Facebook page, where you can also message me or, kind of read some of our upcoming events, whatever you're interested in learning about. The coaching program is also on both, where you can get information about the niches that I coach about, and what services I provide. So anytime that you need to reach out, please do. And then my number, just in case, is 202-423-6848 if you'd like to speak to me directly. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Super proud of you. I know we're going to close this week out with a bang. Have your success today. Invest in someone. Let them know that you care. And happy holidays if I don't see you again till next week.